Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Andrea Vision Botanic and Candle Shop with your monthly reading. Today is December the 1st, 2021. And we kind of switched to a monthly video rather than a weekly one. And I have the Tao Oracle deck card. And I also have what do you call this one? Hold on. Oops. The Everyday Tower deck. It's this kind of mini one, a little small, regular, minor arcana. I was attracted to some way, somehow. And I said, well, let me see and see how it works. So far, I've been using it with my regular reading. And it seems to be working very well with the other reading. Well, let's see what's going on before the end of the year. What kind of messages does our spirit guide, our ancestor, our guardian angels have for us? How can we best deal with everything that is we're going to be facing the month of December? There's a lot of changes in the world. There's a lot of things happening. People are feeling some type of way. This is a month that is very sensitive under normal circumstances. Forget about everything that we have gone through for the last year because of the holidays. And for the most part, we kind of miss our departed one, our loved ones. Also, it can be relationship that ended and perhaps we have not been able to kind of move on with our life and those sort of things, and so many other little things that sometimes we has hang up and we have not able to successfully kind of heal it. Okay, and we want to know what kind of guidance do they have for us? What kind of insight can we get during this month? Okay, as we want to receive the new year with new perspective, with hope and wisdom and strength to kind of help us deal with anything or anyone that we need to face or deal with successfully, but always keeping our true nature, keeping it true to ourselves, and loving ourselves first, second, and third. Because if we don't love ourselves, we can never love anybody else, really. Okay? So let me shuffle the other little deck and see what else we have. I mean, I've been kind of talking for about 3 minutes, and that's a lot. But don't mind me, okay? And let's see what we have. I'm going to kind of pull a few cards, one for one, one for the other one, and I'm going to let the spirit guide me and my ancestors. My guides to kind of tell me when to stop or continue and see what we have. Okay, the first message that we have here is be creative, meaning this is a perfect way. Creative. It said the active young principle is strength. Look, we just mentioned strength, tenacity, dynamism, inspiration, heaven, masculinity, authority, and father. Meaning we need to get a hold of that inside of us. I mean, especially our masculine side. Normally, our feminine side is a little bit, sometimes, because sometimes our female side can be more stronger than our masculine. For the most part, our masculine end side for women's, for the most part, is our stronger, more dominant, more assertive, more firm. It gave us courage, strength to just deal, with whatever it is that we're dealing. Okay, so it is telling us be creative, use our creativity to deal with anything that we have to. meaning look at things in different perspective. Don't just be one mind-minded. This, be flexible. Work with things that are given to you based with what you have, and do the best you can, because after all, you cannot do anything less than that. Okay, now the next message that we have is the Two of Cups, meaning after anything else, when it comes to push and shove, fill your heart with love. If you're dealing with a relationship or a loving relationship or marriage, it also means that in two, there's power. Okay? Maybe you need to combine your strength with the other half to move forward and to pull through the month of December. And after all, fill your heart with love. No matter what decision, how tough it is, fill your heart with love and make your decision, because 9 out of 10, you will make the right choice and decision. Now we're going to go back to the Tao Oracle. Oh, wow. The Marriage Maiden. And what that means is, don't sacrifice any yourself for other people, because that's giving you power to keep other people happy. Remember what I said at the beginning. If you don't love yourself first, second, or third, you can never love anybody. And no matter how much you want to give in just to receive a little bit love, but then receive an enormous amount of abuse. No, don't do that. Don't sacrifice yourself. Keep it 100. It says in here, okay, a compromising situation, subordination, succumbing to seduction, manipulation, love, and self-esteem is the key. Like I said, do not give you power. If somebody's pushing you to go in this route, does it really mean they love you? No, they don't. That is a dysfunctional love. It's not a healthy love. And perhaps it's time to regain your power, your personal power. Take it back. Take control of your life. Next message. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Things about to change. Okay? And normal it is. For the most part, things are going to go very well. You will be able. We will going to be okay. But remember, in a situation where there's compromise a decision, while it may be good for you, that necessarily doesn't mean that it may go well for the next person. So keep that in mind. But you get what you give for the most part. The wheel is turning. And for your turn, it's time to shine. The universe is helping you move forward to deal with anything that you're dealing right now. And the last card that I'm going to pull is obstacle. We're going to have some obstacles, some problems. And what this says, unexpected obstruction, frustration, difficulty, feelings of hopelessness, a struggle, discouragement. This is how you're going to feel. That you are in a storm and you don't know where to go. But you have support. You have your own inner strength. Pull on your masculine side. Be creative. Find somebody that supports you and help you. And is everything going to go well for other people? Sometimes not. It can go well for you, but may not for the other. And it's nothing you can do about that. Okay? Because sometimes We do not control our destiny or the outcome. Remember, choose your battle wisely. Also, know your own limitations when you're dealing with stuff or any situation, okay? And makes the best of it, okay? But just because you are in the storm, that doesn't mean that you should give up. On the contrary, let that strive you and push you forward to go to the end of the tunnel. After the storm, the sun always comes out. And the storm never lasts forever. There's always an ending to anything, whether it's negative or positive. On this message is negative, okay? Which means some people are going to try to kind of throw some monkey wrenches to kind of throw us our element and have us lose focus on things. But we can handle it. When somebody tell you, oh, I am this, he's the storm, they're telling, no, I am the storm. I'm riding this baby. And I decide when to give up. Okay? There you go. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. And for the most part, it's basically tell you there's going to be some things. People that normally act a certain way and want to control other people, they're always going to want to do that. Because in essence, that's their own insecurity and inability to function, and they try to feed it back to you. Okay? So to make them feel better. So they used to come and do what they want you to do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And if you do it knowingly and knowing the consequences, then that's your choice. And is that something wrong? No. If it is your choice, that's your decision. Okay? And then when you make an educated decision, knowing all the fact, and you go at it and say, you know, I'm going to take it, whatever it brings me, I'm going for it. You have your right to do that. And that's your choice. But at the same time, you have no right to complain later on. Okay? And bother other people with your burden because you chose not to listen to fact and just let your emotion guide you. Well, this it is. It's kind of a long reading, but hope that this will kind of give you an insight. It's going to be an all peachy for the whole month. No, it's not. There'll be some obstacle. There'll be some battle to fight. It will recover your inner strength to keep moving forward. And that's part of life. Remember, what doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger. Until the next one, I hope you have a fantastic Christmas, New Year, okay? And until next year, let's see what happens. And we'll get together again. Meanwhile, remember that I'm still not doing person-to-person reading because of the corona situation that we're having right now. And it looked like it's continuing some way, somehow. So remember what I said, monkey wrenches? Well, there you go. But it's up to you if you want to move forward or not. Love you. Bye-bye.